my November favorites. I am back again with a favorites video. It is that time, the end of the month, where I share with you my favorites. I do have to apologize before I get into my favorites that I have not made a Friday favorites. I work in the retail world, and here in America, this past Friday was something called Black Friday. And if you work retail, you know that this is a very, very, very stressful time and crazy time, and you get no sleep. So I apologize. I have been kind of MIA on those, but I promise I will try to get back on track. Holidays are a crazy time for everyone, but let's go ahead. I have some awesome favorites this month. I have just been loving these things, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start with some skincare products first. The first skincare product I am just obsessed with. I did a whole blog post on this. I will link it down below. It is the Lush Let the Good Times Roll Facial Cleanser, and I am obsessed with this. It smells like, it smells like deliciousness that I want to eat. It smells like fresh banana bread. That's what I kind of described it as. I think they say it's like popcorn inspired. This does not smell like popcorn. It smells like banana bread. Oh, it smells amazing though. But it does look like this, and it comes in this little pot, and it kind of has like a putty texture. It kind of looks like putty. Doesn't look like anything special. But what I do is I will rinse my face. I will scoop a little bit of this out, emulsify it, and scrub my face. It is an exfoliating cleanser. It has really fine micro kind of exfoliates in it, and it cleans your skin so nice. I am so excited about this because I used to use Proactive about a year ago, and this is probably the closest thing I can find to the way Proactive exfoliates my skin. Proactive has really fine micro exfoliates to really clean your skin really nicely, but I found with the Proactive that it's obviously for acne prone skin, and it dried out my face very badly, and I have dry skin already, so I didn't like that. This, however, leaves your skin baby soft. Every time I use this, my skin is baby soft. It is so moisturized. It feels soft and supple. It is amazing. I cannot get enough of this. I will definitely be repurchasing this. I cannot talk enough about this. If you want more info than what I've just ranted on about, I will leave the blog post down below again, but I love this. It's amazing. Okay, another skincare products that I have been loving, and you've probably seen it all around YouTube lately. It is the GlamGlow YouthMud TingleExfoliate treatment, and I use this as a facial mask, and the hype is true, people. This is amazing. It is so amazing. I can't like explain how amazing this is. These two skincare products are really nice. But this is what it looks like. It is kind of like a grayish, muddy looking mask, and it has those little like black kind of leafy, I don't even know what they are. They're kind of like leafy paper mache type things, and I am obsessed with this. So I leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then when you wash it off, it has exfoliating kind of beads, kind of like this, not as fine. It's a little bit chunkier, I find, but still a really good exfoliate, and you just kind of rub it in and rinse it off, and your skin glows after it. I have never had such like radiant, can I talk? Lord. Radiant skin, and it's just makes your skin glow. If you have a special event, I definitely suggest using this before you go to it, because it just makes your skin so beautiful and glowy and clear and clean, and it's amazing. I cannot get enough of this. Unfortunately, this is really pricey, but this little one was only $14, so I'll probably only treat myself once in a while to this and get the little $14 one. But I love it. It's amazing. I cannot get enough of it. Okay, moving right along into some body care products. The first thing is the Lush Dream Cream, and this is the hand and body lotion. And in the winter time, probably starting almost in fall, probably in October it starts, I get major itchy, dry legs, and it's only on my legs, it's nowhere else on my body. It becomes so unbearable where I cannot sleep at night. I will just be itching and itching and itching my legs. It's not eczema per se, but it's kind of like eczema. This here has saved me from all the itchiness. I used to use Eucerin's kind of like healing, cooling lotion, and it didn't really work that well. It worked okay, but it didn't eliminate the itchiness. This stuff, however, has completely eliminated it. It just looks like a basic lotion, but it has kind of the same smell as like a Eucerin. It has like a mentholy, herbally, yeah, like an herbally smell. It doesn't smell anything fantastic to me, but it works. It really does work. I use this probably every other day rather than every day on my legs. And it completely has eliminated any itchiness. I have not had itchiness, dryness, rashiness, eczema, any kind of thing on my leg at all this winter, starting in October when I purchased it. I'm obsessed. So I highly suggest this. If you have the same problem, try this out. It works like a dream. That's why it's called the Dream Cream. Another body lotion that I just have to mention that I love, and I love it for the smell, not really for the purpose of using it, but I just love it. It is the Bath & Body Works Winter Candy Apple, and it is my absolute favorite holiday scent from them. Oh, it just smells like candied apples. I don't know. I think it's the most amazing scent, and it just reminds me of holiday time. I don't know why. I probably bought it like way back when in the holiday time, and now the scent is like memory, you know. But I love it. It's amazing. Smells great. Go to your Bath & Body Works and smell it. It's good. Okay, a couple hair care things that I have been loving. The first one is a brush, and I used to use, when I got out of the shower and washed my hair, I would used to use just a wide tooth comb to just comb through my hair and get all the tangles out, and it snapped in half on me and broke and fell apart. So I needed a new brush, and I saw Miss Glamorazzi talking about the wet brush, and that is what I got. And I love it. It's absolutely amazing. It looks just like your typical paddle brush. Like, it doesn't look like anything special. It looks cheap. It doesn't even look like it would work very good, but it really, really does. All of the bristles, sorry, there's hair in it. All of the bristles are super, super flexible. So when you go through your hair, it doesn't pull on your hair. It just lightly goes through it, if you know what I mean, which is such a savior to me because I have the most tangly hair because I have super curly, like crazy hair, especially when I come out of the shower, it's tangly. No matter what I do, I can use the best conditioner or whatever, and it's tangly. So I highly suggest this if you kind of have the same problem. It is a great brush, and I think this was only like $8, so it's not super expensive, and it really does work really well. Another hair care product that I have been loving is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil in the light. And a lot of people use this as a facial moisturizer. I have used it as a facial moisturizer, and I don't mind it, but I don't really like putting oil on my face. I don't know why. I'm super dry on the face. I'm super dry skin on my face, but I just don't like putting oil. It freaks me out. It makes me worried. But I have been using this just on the ends of my hair. I will kind of get my hair all the way dry when I come out of the shower, and I will just kind of put a little bit, like a drop or two, and just kind of go through my ends of my hair, and it has made my ends so soft and so shiny. It really does work really well for your hair. I just literally, it kind of has like the dropper, and I just put a couple drops, just a couple drops in my hair, and it makes my hair so soft and so nice. So if you are kind of like me and don't like oils on your face, just try it for your hair. It may do something really, really great for your hair. I love it. Okay, on to some makeup items. I just have a couple makeup items, not a lot, and basically almost everything is from Bobbi Brown. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing. It is the Bobbi Brown BB Cream, and I am in Fair, and I love it. I really love it. I would say this is very, very comparable to the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream, which I have also used and tried and loved. I would say they're very similar. So price point, I think the Smashbox is slightly cheaper. So I would probably purchase that one over this one again just because of the price. But I actually, now I'm thinking, I got this at the CCO, so I think I got this one cheaper than the Smashbox one. I can't remember. But anyways, they're very comparable. I think they work very nicely. They're thicker like a foundation. They're creamier. They have better coverage than some of the drugstore BB creams I've tried. And I do have to say the one thing about this is it has really good lasting power compared to even the Smashbox one. I would say this one lasts a bit longer. If you want to see a full review on the Bobbi Brown BB cream and like a demo with it, I will be totally willing to do that. I love it. So just let me know in the comments down below. Another product from Bobbi Brown is the Bobbi Brown Bronzer in Golden Light 1. And there is the bronzer there. It is a beautiful bronzer and I'm wearing it right now, and it's super natural. It doesn't have a really intense orange. It doesn't have a really intense red or brown to it. It doesn't look muddy. It just looks really natural, and it doesn't look like I put bronzer on my face. It just looks very, very warm, and it's not a super intense color or pigmentation on your face. It's very subtle, and if you get really fair in the winter time like me, I get pretty fair, this is a great bronzer for the winter time, I think, just because if you get fair skinned, this is just a subtle way to warm up your face really nicely. I love it. It's amazing. Highly suggest it. Okay, a last thing from Bobbi Brown, and I have one more makeup item after. This actually came in one of my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow palettes, and I brought it out one day to start using it because all my brushes were dirty, and I was like, why have I not been using this brush the entire time? It is a dual-ended brush, which I usually don't like, but whatever. But this is perfect. The perfect brush for highlighting in your brow bone and in your inner tear ducts for your eye work. This is a kind of an angled, fluffy brush. Ew, you can see all the eyeshadow coming off. It's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit dense, so it's not so fluffy, but it has a fluffiness to it. It's not too dense and it's not too fluffy. It's like perfect. And when you do your eye makeup, like it literally, you could just like really fluff it on and it blends it out already. It's like one sweep under your brow bone and you're done. It's awesome. And then this other side is just a flat little tiny brush, and I use this for like my inner, using the highlight in my inner corners right here. It's perfect. It's really tiny and compact, and I love it. It's just a really good brush. Okay, the last thing that I have been loving is so amazing. It is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I have been using this thing to death. A lot of you have asked what highlighter I'm using, and it is the middle one. I have been using that one as a highlight all the time. And dim light, if I ever get rid of that, if I ever use this whole thing up, I will purchase a full one, because I have been using just all over my face, just kind of buffing it all over. I will kind of start here in the middle of my face and then bring it out just to bring more light to the center of my face. Holy moly, it just gives you a really nice glow. It's super sheer and like fine powder, so it's not so heavy. It doesn't make you look cakey. It lays on your skin super nicely, and I've been loving this palette. I haven't used the bronzy one as much, but it's really nice as well. I've used it a couple of times. I love this palette. It's great. Okay, last I have a couple of fashion items. I just wanted to share very quickly because I've been loving all of these things and wearing them to death. The first thing is from Loft, and I showed this in my Loft haul, and it is the toggle kind of sweater cardigan. I'm obsessed with this. It's so warm, it's so thick, and I have a ton of like gray thick cardigans, like the one I'm wearing right now. I have a couple other in my closet, and I was like, I don't need another one, but then I bought it and I have not stopped wearing it. I have to like tell myself not to wear this cardigan. It's super thick up here, it's super long, so I can wear it with leggings. It has the pockets right here, the toggles are super cute, and it literally goes with everything. So I have been pairing it with just about everything. I'm obsessed, I've been wearing it a ton, and I love it. The last two things are actually scarves, and I have just been wearing them a ton because I live in a very, very, very cold climate, and I need scarves. The first one is from Old Navy, and Old Navy has like shocked me with all of their things this season. They have amazing stuff and really good quality for what you're paying for. This is just like an infinity kind of scarf like this. It's super soft, it's super thick and warm. I wore this at one of the games that we were at for football, and it was at Lambeau, yes. It like saved my life because it was so warm and cozy. Like my neck did not get cold at all. I love it, and it was like, I think like 12 bucks I got it for. So it was super cheap, super thick, super warm, love it. And the last cardigan is actually the blanket scarf from Zara. And if you are a fashion junkie like me, you already know about this, but it is amazing. It's literally a blanket. Like, I could fold this 20 times. It's a blanket, but it is the warmest, thickest. It looks like so silly around you, but I love it. It's so warm. I love the print that it has on it. It's just like a nice cute plaid. I know they have another, I don't know if they sold out of this at all, but I know they have another couple other of prints and like kind of, I think other plaid ones, I don't know, but they have the same, it's the same material and the same like ginormous bigness to it. So if you are looking for something really, really warm and you really, really want a blanket scarf, highly suggest going for it. It's so warm and comfortable, and I love it. Okay, you guys, that's it for my November favorites. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know your favorites down below. I would love to hear about them, and yeah, I hope you guys had a great November. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.